Let's see if I can get this bike to start on the first try and stay started. Alright, that seemed to work because I am already warmed up. However, I did forget to buckle my helmet, which is no good. Might as well just not even be wearing a helmet. Off to the car store. See, my brakes are already squeaking, and I feel like that's not right. Alright guys, as you can tell, I've upgraded a little bit. The reason that I actually bought this is because my girlfriend has a bike now. So at some point we will be going on rides together. She's still a little getting used to riding. Still a little nervous on the road, which is totally understandable. I'm on my way now to get some car wash stuff because my bike is looking a little grody and my chain cleaning stuff finally came in. I didn't want to wash it without having chain cleaning stuff. Alright, lady. Technically it was my turn, but I would be hurt more if I was hit. So hopefully the audio in this sounds pretty good. I gotta go back to this Duluth. It's cold and I need a neck tube or something. Yeah, so my girlfriend and I completed our MSF course. I am a fully licensed motorcycle rider now, which is exciting. I haven't gotten mine yet. Still waiting on it in the mail. The MSF course was a lot of fun. Took it at a place called Balance Dynamics in Walton, Kentucky. Yeah, they had me on a TW200, which has the fattest tires I've ever seen, but other than like weird clutch stuff, was a pretty fun little motorcycle to ride. Definitely made me appreciate my Himalayan more. My Himalayan rides a little smoother. Oh, so my girlfriend bought a motorcycle. She bought a Classic 350, which I rode home for her because she's not comfortable riding on the roads yet. She bought a Classic 350, which runs very differently than the Himalayan. It's way smoother, but I do not fit on that bike. I super comfortably. Sort of feel like I'm riding like a little scooter, kinda. But I do like it. It's a fun little bike. I just couldn't ride it like for long periods of time. So I think Classic 350 for someone who is 5'1" is going to be perfect. So I tried to make this video with like a different mic setup and it didn't work, so I'm going to talk about it now. But I want to talk about the reason that I chose a Himalayan for my first bike. While going through this construction area. So I'm a really tall rider. I am 6'6", so I wanted something that kind of sat up pretty high. But I also wanted something that looked pretty cool and didn't cost a ton of money. And right now, where I live, unless you want to buy a motorcycle from the 70s, everything used is basically the same price as this brand new Himalayan, or like a brand new 350, which is a little bit cheaper. So the Himalayan was a great like price to beginner friendly score. It was a good balance between price and beginner friendliness. For my height, if I had gotten, I was originally thinking about the 350 or the Meteor, and after sitting on my girlfriend's 350, I think I would have got really tired of that one really quick. I'm really enjoying this one, except for a few quirks, like the not starting the first time even when it's 90 degrees outside, which is very weird. It idles really high once it's hot too, it feels like. I don't know what that could be. I am going to take it up to Columbus Throttle Company and have Dylan adjust the TPS. I don't know what that sound is. It's like a high pitch sound. Yeah, I would have got tired of the 350 really quick. I think the Himalayan sits up nice and high. Is a good size for me. With my big boy legs. Anyway, so I love this Himalayan, and I want to keep it for a long time. However, I did sit on a Moto Guzzi V7 when I was up in Columbus, and something about that bike, I didn't ride it, but something about that bike, the way it like balances, oh man, it's like, it feels like it could almost just like sit standing up by itself without you sitting on it and just like level itself. It feels so balanced. So I'm gonna seriously consider one of those for my next bike if I have the money, or maybe buy a used one. I don't know. It's between that and the Interceptor now. Interceptor is a better price. Moto Guzzi is more powerful. It feels really balanced. Doesn't feel as heavy, even though I think it's around the same. Yeah, when that sun goes away, it gets pretty chilly. I gotta get my my winter jacket coming. I got a Merlin. I don't know anything about that, but it looked cool and it was a good price, so. Alright, I will see you guys after I leave the O'Reilly's. Still not used to all the looks you get when riding a motorcycle. It's very weird to me. I look at people when they're riding motorcycles now because I want to know what they're riding. Not because I want to be mad at them. I feel like a lot of people want to be mad at them. And I don't want to be mad at them. I just want to know where you're riding, man. Alright, I'm leaving O'Charlie's. Oh my god, I did not go to O'Charlie's. O'Reilly's. Because I was getting some stuff so I can wash my bike. Since the winter's coming up and the bike's getting dirty. I'm gonna ride as long as I possibly can this year because I want to get as much experience as I can before I have to put my bike away. So I was listening back to some of the stuff that this recorded, and it's actually pretty impressive how much of the wind noise it gets rid of. This helmet, the chin bar is really thin. I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it until my girlfriend got her Bullet Gringo S, and I was like, wow, your chin bar is really thick. I kind of like that. But here I am with my thin chin bar. So I was talking about the Himalayan and how it's my first bike. It's my first bike. I've only been riding for a couple months, and how I picked it because I sit tall on it. But another thing is how easy it is to carry stuff with this bike, and I use this for commuting. I could just throw in a backpack, which if I get a different bike I may have to do, but I like not having anything on my back. So, but if I got a Moto Guzzi, I'd have to be carrying stuff. Why is there so much traffic here right now? There's always traffic out here. And I don't want to get rid of my Himalayan before I get to take it on like a cool adventure somewhere. I've barely left Kentucky. I only went to Ohio once for work. And I'm riding right into the wind. And I would like to take this thing off-roading. Should be cool. If this truck wants to go fast, he should get in the fast lane, not in the slow lane. I find that people expect you to go really fast because you're on a motorcycle, and that's not always the case. I mean, the Himalayan's only 411 cc and like 24 horsepower or something. It's not a fast bike, and I didn't want a fast bike. I wanted a bike that was easy to ride and that fit me. And everyone expects you to have a fast bike. In fact, there was a kid in my MSF course who really said he wanted to get into moto vlogging. And he had some bike, and both the instructors were like, wow, that's a big bike. That's a powerful bike. And yet, he was the only one in the class to drop his bike on U-turn day. So what does that say? Oh God, I don't know. But maybe thinking about going fast shouldn't be everything. I need to be in that lane. Yeah, I want to get more immersed in like motorcycle like culture, but there's this subset of like older, I don't want to say older people. I see a lot of older guys riding past my house, riding Harleys, wearing tank tops, no helmet, shorts, slip-ons or boat shoes. Yeah, even like older guys doing that with like kids on the back that are also not wearing any protective gear, which feels like it should be illegal, is probably illegal, but I rarely see motorcyclists pulled over, so what's up with that? I don't know. I want to be a responsible motorcyclist. You watch like Moto Madness and these guys are doing dumb shit and then punching a mirror. It's like, it's not the driver's fault that you did something stupid. It's your fault. Nobody's taking accountability. I don't know. I sound like an old man. I'm 32, but I would just like to see people stop hating on people that ride motorcycles. Even though I'm new to this, you know, I've seen it my whole life. And yeah, I feel like there's just like a certain subset of people, and there's a certain subset of people in everything that give something a bad name. And it sucks for everybody else. Yeah, so this channel is just kind of my perspective on riding as a new rider. Really, two new riders, because my girlfriend, maybe I'll involve her eventually in this, but she doesn't even know I'm doing this right now. Yeah, this is just sort of, you know, what's it like to be a new rider, because there's a lot of people that are interested in what it's like to be a new rider. There's a lot of people who want to be a new rider. There's a lot of people who have forgotten what it's like to be a new rider. There are a lot of people who are new riders. And I don't know, I just want to document my journey into becoming a more experienced rider. Yeah, so that's why I've been trying to record a ride every week. But now I can get my voice. But let me know what you guys like more. Just the plain riding videos, me rambling while I ride and cutting it. Or stuff like the Big Bone video where I went to a place. I can't do that all the time because I work full time and I got dogs and relationships to keep up with. So, you know, every once in a while I can ride to a cool place, talk about it, see what's going on, and yeah, let me know what kind of videos you guys like. I'm going to end it now. I'm going to get a neck tube from Duluth because it's getting cold all of a sudden. And yeah, if you like anything on this channel, subscribe. There's going to be different stuff, not motorcycle related, too at some point. But yeah, just let me know what you like to watch. Subscribe, interact, comment, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, have a good one, guys. See ya.